I'm ready.
My seat belt is securely mounted. It latches properly. It's not cut, ripped, or frayed, and it's adjusted for me. I will now do a safe start. Clutch in. Make sure it's in neutral. Push the hard wall and the soft wall. Make sure the brakes are set. Turn the key on. My ABS light works. I have 3 pieces of emergency equipment. I have a fully rated and charged fire extinguisher secured by my driver's seat. I have 3 reflective triangles in the driver's box. I have spare fuses in the driver's overhead box. My mirrors are clean and adjusted for me from the inside. My windshield is clean. They're free of obstructions or illegal stickers, and the glass is not damaged. My windshield wipers, arms, and blades are secure and not damaged. They work properly, as does my washer fluid. Turn on my lights. My left turn signal indicator works. My right turn signal indicator works. My 4-way flasher indicator works. My high and low beam indicator works. My oil pressure and temperature gauges are within normal operating ranges. My voltmeter shows that my alternator is charging. My primary air pressure gauge and secondary air pressure gauge are working, and I will build air pressure to governor cutoff 120 to 140 psi to test them. If it will not build up air pressure above 100, tell the examiner that you're going to have to pump your brakes down to build it up, and then it'll build up. I am at governor cutoff right now. My heater works. My defroster works. My city horn works. My highway horn works. I will now build my air pressure to governor cutoff 120 to 140 psi and do my parking brake check. I am at governor cutoff 120 to 140 psi. Red valve in, yellow valve out, first gear. Tug test. Red valve out, yellow valve in, tug test. My parking brakes do work. I will now build my air pressure up to governor cutoff 120 to 140 psi and test my air brakes. I am still in first gear, clutch is down. My steering wheel is turned all the way to the left and brought back up so I can see my display. I am now at governor cutoff. Both feet on the floor. Turn the switch on. Let the truck settle down. I will now apply my service brake. I should lose no more than 4 psi in 60 seconds. Will you time me, please?
Yep. 1 to 60.
I am currently at about 100 psi. It is holding air pressure. I will now pump my brakes down to 60 psi, where my low pressure indicator lights and or warning lights will come on. My low pressure indicator lights, my warning lights and or buzzer is on. I will now pump my brakes down to 40 psi where both my valves should pop out. They have just popped out. That concludes my air brake check. I will now perform my service brake check. Do you want me to perform it or explain it?
Just explain it.
I will pull forward at 5 miles per hour. I will apply my brakes. I am checking to see that my vehicle stops when brakes are applied, does not pull to either side, and vehicle stops. That concludes my in-cab inspection. I will now build my air pressure up to governor cutoff 120 to 140 psi, so I will have enough air pressure to check my brakes. I'm at governor cutoff. I will now turn my truck off. Clutch out. Just simply turn the truck on. Will you help me check my lights?
Yes. What lights?
My headlights high and low beams. My left turn signal, my right turn signal, my four-way flashers, my running lights, my clearance lights, my marker lights, my backup lights, and my brake lights.
Yep.
Okay. Then she gets out and checks them. And while she gets out and checks them, she'll stand in front. I hit my high beams, my low beams, my left turn signal, my right turn signal, my four-way flashers, and point to my clearance lights. When she comes around to the side of the truck, I will point to the left turn signal out here. I will say, will you please check my left turn signal, right turn signal, and four-way flashers. Left turn signal on, right turn signal on, four-way flashers on. She will now go to the back of the trailer. I will turn my left turn signal on, my right turn signal on, my four-way flashers on. I will apply my brakes, and my brake lights will illuminate. I will point to the sky. She will check my clearance lights. As she walks forward to the front of the truck, I will depress my clutch and simply try to hold it into reverse, and my reverse light will come on. After she gets through with that, I turn my lights off, turn my key off, put it in my pocket, and pop the hood. That concludes my in-cab inspection, my lights, and my brake checks.